Hello, my fellow gaming tankers. Today we're on Karelia in the AMX tldr, but as this is a wargaming product, we must take a moment to say the wargaming prayer. Dear Tank Jeebus, grant us the strength to accept the things we cannot change. For wargaming, make the rules, and wargaming, break the rules. And like I said, we're on the AMX tldr, being made slightly inadequate by spotlights around our base. A base that we will be absolutely dominating, because this map is my map and no one else can have this map. Because Karelia, it's got great vision and line of sight, because true vision kind of makes this map, well, at least I wasn't spawn sniping at the start, but I do, however, because I'm a sneaky little bush weasel tank, really eager to find a bush. Well, I don't really find a bush, but I did find some trees. And already, because the enemy team is like, we're just gonna sit here and try to hit tanks. I'm just like, I'm just gonna bring in the pain, you know, bring in a mobile infantry style, death from above, and then I bring out the little pew pew, and oh, thank goodness, yeah. Thankfully, I know how to aim on a T-72AV, and RNG was like, you know what, we'll allow it. So incoming more, because as I am continuing to work on the whole arching of the ATGM, so it actually hits at the softest part of, well, where the softest part of a tank is supposed to be, while at the same time, thankfully the AMX TLDR has slow ATGMs, unlike the Sheridan, Martyr, a lot of other ATGM capable light tanks. So it can be, you actually get a chance to actually hone in on where the enemy is, as opposed to, oh crap, my ATGM's already crossed the map. Oops. Now, thankfully also, I don't know why, but the enemy team also got slowed as they were progressing on the opposite side of the map. So we were able to dominate this side by just sheer force of number, and I may have had some small help in that by significantly reducing the HP of the enemy team on this side of the map. Now, we're creeping up because we don't want to get hit, because, yeah, that's a dead tank. That's irrelevant now. That autocannon that I was scared of in the heat rounds from that, whatever, Benrus, is just irrelevant to me now. Now we're coming up to something that really is annoying to me. Yeah, the BZT had to back up in time, but it's just, I was really worried about that armor profile, which seems to be tougher than we were led to believe. And it really makes me wish we had an actual, like, armor profiler like they do for PC, because I'd really like to see what the armor turns into at certain angles. But anyway, I digress. I am being a good little support weasel, and just moving along with the rear of my team, just, you know, keeping out of sight, because I'm a slow light tank, so I'm easy pickings once I'm detected, and I don't like being detected. So here's that BZT. I didn't realize it, but apparently I did track it in place, because suddenly I'm getting tracking damage. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't make the rules. Wargaming does. You know the prayer. So we just kind of like tagging along here, being very grateful that no one on the opposite team's just been like, screw it, let's just flank and take them from the rear, because I am small, but I'm slow. Well, I'm smaller, but I'm not tiny. So I gotta be mindful of that. And I'm slow, and, you know, no armor. So always be aware of what's going on in your rear. You learn that the hard way sometimes. Now, we're approaching the opposite side of the map here. We're about to enter the enemy base. And of course, seeing what the BZT is doing, we were like, yeah, we might want to take a peek at what's going on the opposite map, because we were starting to get clear line of sight of our, or I should say, my spawn, my base, because it is, as you can see. Now, I was right. Someone's about to flank, and then suddenly, like, yeah, I don't like this leopard. Go away. They went away. Bringing us up to 3 kills, a paltry 3,646 damage, and 177 assists, which is nothing. And apparently at some point I did bounce some rounds off myself. So we're now just trying to see. I was actually using the map to line up my view where I was looking with the base, but thankfully, and this was really important, one of my teammates went over there and did some detecting so I could actually see what's going on and have an actual understanding of how low I was aiming. So there's a martyr, and now there's a martyr with significantly less health. I take out the little pew pew here and I try to do some damage, and it's a pain because why not have a small pew pew and like just slow velocity. But I bring the damage, they go away, 4 tanks down. I decided, you know what, let's start the race here. Let's start capturing theirs. See if we can't draw anyone out. I see a little sliver, I see a turret shimmy, and I'm like, yep, alright, I think I know where the rear of the tank is, and bye-bye Pharaoh's Fury. So I've established my dominance over this map, and all shall fear me, because no matter where they are, I will see them. Now, however, I'm kind of getting bored here, because I need to see what's going on over there. My teammates aren't doing anything. It's really annoying. Get closer. Stupid rocks are in my way. There's a hill. Finally, that player was like, oh god, the Eye of Sauron is upon me. And then suddenly, that's not a problem. Suddenly over the hill, a massive Oliphant comes striding over, and I'm screwed because I'm like, oh, no. Please don't look at me. I don't want you looking at me. I would rather I really want to use my ATGM, so here I'm actually trying to get away. I'm like, is it 65 meters or is it 100? Alright, whatever, fine, we bust out the little pew pew. Sliver of damage, and there's the win. Karelia. Spawn sniping from the opposite spawn, establishing that I can conquer all from anywhere on this map, except for the other side because there's too many hills. Not much to say about the rest because I end this short, so I'll give you tracks in the ground. Orange in your favor, and sorry that I, for whatever reason, when I was recording this, just stopped before we got to see the final scoreboard. So either way, Karelia, I see you. Catch you next one. Bye.